Gosh, someone just broke into her room. I owe you guys an explanation because I have teased about 3 break-ins, an assault, a shopping spree by a criminal, and theft. So let's start. Hawaii trip from hell. Here we go. Monica, that's not even real. Monica, you're lying. Like, that couldn't have happened. Hawaii is something else. And y'all think, oh, Hawaii, go to vacation on Hawaii. Yeah, sun, sand. It was all that. I've been to Hawaii before. I've loved it. But no trip has been like this one. Now, I'm sharing this because you guys have asked and asked and asked. I talked a little bit about it on my Instagram, which if you aren't following me, shameless plug, Monica Moore Smith. Go follow me there. If you're already, then I love you. And if you're not, I still love you. Just not as cool. It's okay. And you guys kept asking me, and I was like, you know, just trying to be positive about it, which honestly I am. Things in the end are resolved, but just know that I'm not like trying to bag on Hawaii because I've been there multiple times. I love it there. This is just this one-time experience that I think is crazy, and maybe I'm just jinxed or someone is trying to get me and my family. I don't know. So, before I get into all the details, I gotta give some context. My family decided, hey, let's celebrate by going to Hawaii. How cool would that be? My fiance can come. I was like, heck yeah, he's coming. Super fun. We've been to Oahu many times. There's Hawaii, the big island, and then Oahu, the big but not as big, but not as small as the other island. Yeah, this is a string of bad luck. Just wait. So pre-Christmas, I am in the mindset of going to Hawaii. While I'm in Hawaii, I plan on shooting my bridals and a music video and first look. So I've got a videographer all ready to go. So when I get there, we can shoot it in this amazing location, which did happen, and I will show you guys when those come out, so stay tuned. But the original videographer, the week before I'm at the gym, I get a little text, and essentially it says, I'm not coming to Hawaii. And we had already contracted and deposited and had the plane ticket and a place for them to stay. I was kind of flipping out because the first look can only be done once. So if you don't have someone to film it, then you can never do the first look again. It's hard to find a videographer at the last minute. Luckily, lo and behold, I found a videographer. His name is Luke Porter. I've worked with him before. He did my proposal video, which you guys should watch. I'll put the link in the bio. It actually ended up being on TV because we cry and it's pretty emotional. You should watch that. So that started the craziness. I was in a scramble. I was already super busy with Christmas, but trying to find a videographer at the last minute over the holidays, which is next to near impossible. Here's the second thing that happened. It's the busiest time of year in Oahu, pretty much anywhere, because everyone's going on vacation, right? Our Airbnb that we booked, because we have a big family and we don't really fit in a hotel room. There's what, 9 of us? Our Airbnb, last minute, canceled. No reason, canceled. That's it. What? We now did not have a place to stay at the busiest time of the year. And let me tell you, it is hard to find a hotel. And then of course, later on you'll see that having this hotel that we booked because this Airbnb being canceled ended up in assault and crazy stuff. But yeah, second thing, our Airbnb canceled and we were gonna be homeless in Hawaii unless we figured something out. We found a hotel, kind of sketchy, but we found one. Number 3, so we're at Hawaii and we finally made it. We've got a hotel. Things seem to be looking good. We make it to the beach, just chilling. A little bit later, our bag is stolen with the keys in it. Freak out for a moment, look around, see if someone dumped it somewhere. Me and my fiance, we're trying to find the person, like, yo, can we beat this person up? Just kidding, we wouldn't do that. I don't know, maybe. But we couldn't find them, we couldn't find the bag. We went to the car, it was still locked. So we thought, okay, this is maybe just a person walking by, grabbed the bag, and then, you know, didn't grab the keys and get in the car. So we're good. You know, we tracked our cell phones. The cell phones were still in the car. So we're like, oh, it's okay, we'll just get a locksmith to come here and we'll be good. So, you know, my mom and I, we go to Subway to get some lunch while my family waits with the car because it took like 3 hours to get a locksmith to come out. We think like, okay, he took the bag, which had some things in there, but you know, the important stuff, the wallets, those are safe. Locksmith comes, we open the car, and it's all gone. The wallets, the IDs, the credit cards, and this person that took them went on a shopping spree to Taco Bell. I mean, Walmart and like Home Depot and Sears and all the other places like spent a crap ton of money really fast. Of course, that's a typical thing to do if you're a criminal. I don't know if you're a criminal, is that what you do? But yeah, so he was apparently professional at what he did because we totally thought he didn't steal the card, so we didn't freak out and go cancel him right away. People didn't have IDs, which makes it really hard to do anything if you don't have IDs or cards and you don't have driver's license, so you have to go to the police because you can't drive. And they took my brother-in-law's glasses, and he's kind of, you know, can't really see, and he's one of our drivers. But you know what? We'll cancel the cards. It's a pain, but we did have one credit card that wasn't stolen, and I had some cash on me, and my mom still had her ID. We could make it work. Just still thinking positive, right? It's good. The next day, wake up in the morning to screaming down the hallway, yelling, like pounding, screaming. I can't even tell what's going on. I book it outside of my hotel room, and I'm looking down the hallway, and there's like a bunch of people over there. Turns out it's my family and some other guy I don't recognize.
84 right here, man. 84. Look right here.
Here, I could show the
Right here, right here. Look, please. No.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's like a quarrel going on. This guy's getting violent, and my brother-in-law gets assaulted. Like, whoa. Turns out this guy who's drunken military early in the morning while my brother-in-law and my sister are in their underwear in their hotel room, not in the lobby, not outside, in their private hotel room. This guy breaks into their hotel room. They're trying to keep the door shut. He refuses and says, I'm coming in here, this is my room. And he's completely delusional. My sister and brother are not decent. He starts swinging at everybody. He tries to swing my fiance. He's going crazy. And my dad starts yelling at him. He kept saying, this is my room, I'm coming in here. And we tried to get him to get his ID out to find out who he was. And then he started like going down the staircase. He was trying to go down like the fire escape to come back up the elevator on the other side of the hotel to get back into the room. And so my like dad and like brother-in-law and fiance all like followed him and like tried to get him down so that he would stop getting in the room. We eventually got him like contained, and he wasn't as violent. He sobered up a little bit so that like no one else was getting hurt, but we kind of just like waited there for the police because like we're stuck in the one elevator in this sketchy hotel, just sitting there in the elevator waiting because we do not want to let this guy out of our sight because who knows, he could go back up to the room, he could do anything, he could go to someone else's room. And my family was spread out in different hotel rooms and a couple different ones, and they're like connected, so I'm like, my little brother's up in there. This guy is not getting near these people. Finally, because my fiance and my brother-in-law and my dad are strong, brave men, took 3 guys to contain this dude so that the police could come. We had to block the elevator. It was scary, like yelling back and forth, trying to get this guy to stop beating people up. Took 3 men. I love the military and I respect them, and so for this guy to poorly represent them was not cool. You guys should know that not all military are like this. This was a special case. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, that was scary. I've never, like that's something that I think about, oh, that happens to other people. That's not like, that would never happen to me, but it was the most surreal thing and really scary and just kind of like shocking. You just kind of don't really know what to do. Eventually the police came. My sister and brother-in-law pressed charges. He's okay. He's fine. They like took pictures of, you know, his arms or whatever and scratches and bruises that he had. And don't do stuff like that, you guys. Like, one thing can potentially ruin a lot of future opportunities you might have. It's really smart to think about your choices and to be smart with alcohol if you drink alcohol. Personally, I don't do that. I don't drink, and I won't ever drink because I like to be in charge of my body, and I don't really like other substances having that much control over me. If I'm given a drug, it is medical. That is not the end of the crazy. There is more crazy to come. The next day, third day, we're thinking, okay, we're making bets at this point. Like, someone's gonna die, someone's gonna get stung by a jellyfish, like something crazy is gonna happen. So third day was the day of the music video. I decided to film a music video in Hawaii, since why not, since I'm there. And Luke Porter filmed this. It's actually a secret music video for my fiance, and I cannot reveal the song yet, but I will release it after the wedding. So guys, stay tuned for that. I'm very, very excited. This is a very special project. We're filming this music video. It's a beautiful day on the beach. It's great. We finish, we wrap. Went awesome. I'm so excited. We're walking to the cars. Christine, Luke's wife, turned around and say something to me, and I look back. There's glass everywhere. And I look up at her car, and they shattered the window. They like smashed it in and took everything inside their car. Are you kidding me? Third day, and another break-in, and more thefts. What the heck? You know what's really funny about this like little grab and go thing? It was a Jeep with a little zip thing in the back. This was like the stupidest thief on the planet. Y'all didn't have to break it, make a scene. Like, you literally could have unzipped it. So luckily, they didn't have anything like crazy expensive in there. He had all his camera equipment on him, which was good because had he put the camera equipment in there, that would be thousands and thousands of dollars. And if it's not insured, you're kind of hosed. So luckily, they had their passports on them, so that wasn't crazy. But they'd just gotten there to Hawaii that day, and their car gets broken into. Last but not least, we finished out the year with a bang. Justin got super sick on New Year's Eve and was sick and is still sick. It got so crazy that you just have to laugh about it. Like, you can't take it too seriously, because who does that happen to? No one. That's like the weirdest thing to have. Like, I mean, okay, the Oahu police and my family, we are this. We are tight. We know all of them. We're buddies. We should start sending them Christmas cards next year, 2018. Because we spent so much time. We spent 3 days practically just with the police. And it may sound like I'm super complaining because I'm explaining the story. It was because you guys requested it. You guys asked and asked and asked. So I was like, I gotta give the whole story, and it just wouldn't fit into an Instagram story. When all is said and done, you can take a situation and you can look at it and go, this sucks, my life sucks. This is unfair, this shouldn't happen to me, blah, 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 and you can become a victim. And like, technically, we're like victims of theft and victims of assault. You can take that situation and you can try and do the best with it and be positive and move on, or you can take it and you can just like pout about it. Improve the situations that you can improve. And the rest of the things that are out of your control, the best thing you can do is choose how you react. You can't always change what happens to you. That's not how life works. So the way to get the most out of life and to really like take those lemons and make some lemonade is to take what you have, learn from it, grow from it, laugh about it. Honestly, at this point with the craziness, I'm not mad. I am not mad One bit. It's a funny story, and I'm like dramatic, and I can get worked up telling the story, but it's like I'm like, I just want to like write a book about it now. I don't know, maybe make a movie about it. It's inspiration for art, because it's so crazy that I get to tell my grandchildren these crazy stories, and they will believe me. Like, Grandma, you're not that cool. And I'm like, yeah, I may not know how to use the iPhone 20X, but I did some crazy things in Oahu, Hawaii. What do you guys do in these situations? How do you guys take bad situations? What can you learn from it? All right, you guys, I want to thank you, all you guys who have messaged me and reached out to me during the week. It was like super nice to see all those like encouraging thoughts. I had some people share stories and, you know, hashtag pray for the Smiths. And when I saw some of those, it literally was like I had like showed my whole family, because it was like, this is so cool. You guys on Instagram, on Facebook are so supportive. If you guys aren't following me there, that's kind of where I teased all these little bits of this story that's kind of been crazy just as it was happening, but I didn't really have time to like tell the whole thing while I was in Hawaii, especially because a new thing happened every day. I can't keep up with that. Thanks for reaching out and being so sweet. I'm honestly doing great, but you guys were a great help for that. We're safe, we're alive, we made it home. We got the first look done, we got the music video done, we went to the beach, we had good food. That's my little conclusion. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Are you brave? Like this video if you think theft is bad. Kind of irreplaceable. I'm from Utah, so people don't steal stuff here. I got so stressed, you have no clue. So, but I was like, it'll be fine, it'll be good. Good, right? Yeah, fake it till you make it. Which is, don't get drunk. Or if you get drunk, stay home. Especially if you're a strong man and you want to break into people's hotel rooms. Don't do it. You'll regret it later.